Alright, time for a Fiddlesticks game. This will be a video on how to climb out of low ELO with Fiddlesticks. So this does mean that I will not be doing the clear perfectly. I'm just going to do a clear that will function and is easier to do. If you are looking for that clear, there is a link in the description. It explains it very well from another YouTube video. Explains the clear very, very well. Definitely practice it if you want to play this champion more, but if you just want to try him out, obviously putting in that time, not really necessary. So I'll show you a very basic version of this. You will be slower, do not get me wrong, you will be slower, but it'll work fine, it'll work just fine. So starting off here with Raptors, we just want to go for like this setup here. This is going to be the fastest way because it's relatively easy to drag camps between like Wolves, Blue, and Gromp. Whereas like this side of the map is a lot more tricky because you have like options here where you could just drain and then this will die during the drain. Those types of small things are things that will speed it up, and then you can walk there to potentially get your get the path right. Now in this case I am walking past the red buff here because I'm gonna just go Raptors Krugs for the clear, but I just wanted to indicate to you that that is something you can obviously do. That's dragging camps will save you a lot of time on Fiddlesticks. Fiddlesticks is an absolutely amazing AP jungler to play. Any elo, like low elo it gets even easier because people just don't respect your R placement whatsoever. But if you play smart, if you play well, if you can get good angles with this champion, he will always perform very well in solo queue. Very, very strong champion. It is just tricky to learn. Like, he takes a lot of practice to be able to get good at. So there is definitely that you have to be careful for. As soon as you get that potion, take it. I went for the first strike option. It is the best option if you are like not too comfortable with it. Then going Dark Harvest or Electrocute is basically the way to go. So that's kind of the way you want to look at that. First strike is the best on Fiddlesticks because he simply just lines up very well with the way that rune works, essentially. Because the rune is, you know, surprise hits, and Fiddlesticks wants to get the surprise hits, and then that way it obviously lines up to be better. And drag it this way. Smite that for safety. You can technically finish that one and then drag it further, but I'm just gonna do like a relatively safe. This will be slow, but it will be easy to do type clear. Sets me up for like a potential level 4 mid gank, but in this case we see some aggression on bot that we can use, so we'll be looking for it. Let's see if we can go. Need Pyke to hit something, which he does. Gonna flash for that, and then we just drain, and then hopefully my team actually hits something. Perfect. Nice. There you go. Straightforward, slow clear, but again, link in the description. Practice it if you want to play Fiddlesticks. I would recommend that because it does a lot for you. Now right here, we actually just need to not recall. Usually I would recall, but right now I actually need to get to my Raptors. Lee Sin has a high chance of going for it. This bot lane gank is pretty risky in the sense that if you start Raptors on the clear, it's pretty hard to go for a bot gank unless you want to risk your Raptors being lost. Especially if you do the clear well, then you're always going to start Raptors on the Fiddlesticks, right? So you're just going to lose out potentially on that. So it has to be considered. And the 4-minute respawn time on your Raptors also has to be considered at that point. Because if the enemy jungler takes it, then obviously that would not be great for you. At least in his bot lane. Just instantly danger ping as soon as you see somebody on the map. Doesn't matter where they are. I misclicked my E slightly on the big one. This does more damage to a fear target, by the way. So if you are looking to do damage with that, E for the fear, and then you can do the fear additional damage here, as you can see. So that adds up quite a bit, to be fair. Finish this off, and then we just recall. And we have a pretty good situation. Now on Fiddlesticks, rushing tier 2 boots is very strong, because flat magic penetration on this champion is very strong. I have a very good reset here with tier 2 boots and Dark Seal. Out of base now, my Wolves and my Gromp will be respawning relatively soon. Lee Sin is back bot lane. He started on blue buff. Void Grubs respawning in like 30 seconds, so I can actually leave these. He's most likely to walk back up the top side in this situation, and I can kind of just go for like top skull because it could be up, and then his top side camps could be up. Also see this respawning. I don't see him invading me anytime soon. He might dragon, which he does dragon here. That's fine. That is fair. But because he has blue, I mean, I'm assuming this has to be up right now. But there it is. So I'm just gonna take his camps right now. He does dragon, that's fine. I could just take his camps and then I can play for the void grubs. My bot side camps are unlikely to be invaded. So you can kind of adjust a little bit based on what the enemy jungler does here. Taking his camps, while he can't take yours, is quite a nice thing to do. His Gromp is still down. That is very interesting. I don't know exactly what this guy did, but he does dragon. I do void grubs. I don't really mind too much. It's a trade right now. Contesting the bot side would be very difficult for me to do because I don't have mid lane priority there. So contesting that dragon or anything like that based on like my mid laner's HP was going to be very hard regardless. And so that was not something I was really going to look for. Top lane had like priority options, so I can go for the objective here. So kind of the way you want to look at it. Scuttle will be spawning here as well. That will hit me level 6, and after this I can then look for the mid lane gank potentially. I could smite early to do more damage with my W because it does execute based damage, but I do want to have the Scuttle secured so I can get the level up. I don't know if I can actually manage to get this. He's gonna try to fight me, I would imagine. Ulting there would not have worked. Oh god. Just CC him. Perfect. Not bad. Just needed to wait for a good ult opportunity there, and then you could just like let that happen. It's all good. All right, let me just make this a nice smooth line. The reason I'm not doing raptors there is because everything is respawning. All my camps are up, and I just want to clear everything in one good line down. We just fear with E and then hit the Q, so we do the extra damage there. Probably should have smited before my W ended on this one, but yeah. I don't have my Q up just yet, so I'm gonna wait for that here, then W. Q does a lot of damage to camps. Like, please use it on your camps, unless you're obvious. Like, if you're invading, you shouldn't use them on camps, because having your Q ready when the enemy is about to fight you is very good. But in any other situation, definitely use them on your camps, because it gives a lot of additional clear speed, so it's high value there. Like, every single bit of damage your Q can do is just gonna help you a lot. Now, because I'm clearing everything in a nice line, everything will now respawn in a nice line as well. So that's why I didn't do raptors first, because if I did raptors first in that situation, everything would spawn awkwardly and the line would never be clean. And you want the line to be clean of your camp respawns, really. Like, you really want it to be clean. E, fear, and then hit this. We're just gonna, like, we don't have ult right now. We don't have to play too aggressive. Our camps are up. We can just clear. Like, we don't have to over-aggress anything here. Your team can question mark ping you all you like, but that doesn't matter. And just chill. Just, like, clear. Make sure you have a nice line in your camps. And just get some good Fiddlesticks ults off. Like, this champion will carry you through teamfights. Trust me. Like, it will be super easy once you hit the teamfight stage. It will not be a problem whatsoever. Okay, let's sweep a little bit here. I hit him first there. He was about to hit me, but I hit him first, so I actually get a little bit of gold from the first strike hit. Might be able to look for something here. Yeah, nothing. That's fine. I'm kind of just standing there waiting a little bit. We see the Scuttle is going to spawn here in a second, so that's something I can play for. Wait, hello? I guess he's barely got vision over me on that one. Fair enough. Yeah, we saw him walk up to me, and I just instantly ult, so I can just get the ult on him straight away. Before he can, like, really react to anything, because if he has to close the distance on me there, he'd have to, like, flash kick me or something to get me out of the ult very, very fast, and that just wasn't gonna happen. So, yeah. I'm actually fear second, because the duration of your fear goes up every point you put into it, so it is highly valuable there. And then for build-wise, we're just gonna go for the Malignants. Now, this is one of the only champions I really built Malignants on, like, first these days. You can go Liandry's first, but Malignants is absolutely amazing for Fiddlesticks because of the way it functions, right? Like, ultimate ability haste is very good. It's 2700 gold, which is very cheap, and it gives a magic resist threat, which is also good. It is just a very strong item for Fiddlesticks, so I definitely go for that first as your option. Then after this, you have, like, several ways of building Fiddlesticks, essentially. You're gonna have the way of Malignants, and then you can go burn items, which, if the enemy team is very tanky, or if you are very AP heavy, burn items are going to perform better. Because if I'm going pure burst Fiddlesticks when I have 2 other AP champs on my team in this situation right here, it's actually quite bad. Because then they could just stack more like magic resist and the burst is going to be less valuable and it's just not going to be as good. That Vex is dead, okay. So that's why in a situation where you are the only AP and the enemy team is like not full tank, you just want to go Malignance into Shadow Flame and then potentially with a Magi's, you know, like Deathcap Magi's, like full burst essentially. And if that's not the situation, then you just simply want to go. Ooh, wait. I'll smite that one. He actually ults him, which is very good for me, so I'm just going to focus on finishing the Void Grubs. I'll talk to you. Build him. Just give me 1 second. Ah, he does get the kill. Okay, beautiful. Double pointing Q. I will not be able to really go for this gank. I should reset here, play bot side, play Dragon, play bot Scuttle Spawn. But yeah, you're going to go Malignance and like Liandry's, and you can go Blackfire Torch. You can do a lot of burn-based damage, which is also very good. Like, those are like the kind of 2 ways of building. So you're going to go either Malignant Shadow Flame, if you are like the only AP in your team, and like flat magic penetration is actually valuable type of deal. Or you can go Malignant Liandry's if you like need to do the... or like if you have a lot of AP on your team, because then burn damage is going to be better. But you can also do it when the enemy team is just very tanky, because the burn damage is going to be better against tanky champions as well. So those are the 2 options you have, you should consider. In this game specifically, I have an AP top and an AP mid. So I'm basically forced to go Burn Mage, because if I go Shadow Flame here with a lot of flat magic penetration at the value, I will just do no damage. So that is not going to be good. So I'm obviously going to go Malignance Liandry's on this one. I'm going to actually smite that. I'm not going to plan on doing it. I'm not going to plan to do a Dragon in this position. So I'm just going to smite the Scuttle so I don't miss it. I only have 1 smite. So obviously I cannot do Dragon at all now. But yeah, because I was not expecting to do a Dragon, I'm just going to smite the Scuttle. If I was expecting to really force a Dragon, I would just let the Scuttle go to the Lee Sin or let it be an RNG fight on the Scuttle. So I can then decide if that's going to be fine or not, you know. Oh, that's a Vex. Don't get hit by the Lee Sin Q, and we just auto-attack it down. Get my 10 gold there. No, you rat! You actually... Ah, fair enough, mate. That was well played by Vex. I'm probably dead to a dive here, I would imagine. Don't get hit by that. I mean, they have to push the wave fast enough for this to work, so we'll see. Just gonna clear the wave. I'm just gonna try not to get dove here, basically. If she didn't interrupt me there with the way she played that, I would have been very nice for me, but she did interrupt me, so that was well played. Gonna smite this as fast as possible. I tried. I even flashed. Oh, I flashed as I died. I tried to fear flash over and then put a drain down so I can dodge the Vex skill shot as well, but obviously I died midway through. That is a tiny bit unfortunate for me. Fair play. Like, I could not survive that dive, unfortunately. Like, Ahri was just not going to be there. She was just, like, chilling. She has teleport as well. She could have absolutely saved me, but didn't. And sucks for me. I just got stuck. Like, the second Vex interrupted my ultimate here, the fight was basically over. Like, that was a very good interruption she went for me. I don't know if she had vision over me or if it was, like, more of an assumption play, but good play regardless. I respect it. It sucks. If you don't get Fiddle ult off, you're, like, looking quite bad, quite fast. Right now, we're just gonna see if we can go for a nice camp line once again. Clear our camps. I'm kind of assuming my bot side camps are just gone, because I'm just kind of assuming Lee Sin goes to clear those right now. So we're just gonna go, like, topside camps here, and then we might look for Lee Sin's topside camps as well. Something like that. Yeah, that's a good rotation. I could not get out of that position. Maybe it could have tried recalling, but that would have probably not worked. I think if I got the Fear Flash Drain off, I think I may have been okay. Just gonna go for this. This seems like a finer situation. Fear. Goodbye. Nice. Just a good old opportunity, really. Not too bad whatsoever. Right, I guess I'll do the Rift Herald because, I mean, again, it is very likely that Lee Sin cleared my bot side camps, so going for the bot side camps is just not going to be realistic here. So I'm going to go for the Rift Herald instead to try to just get this, because I have mid priority and I have top priority basically, so there should be no problem whatsoever. Obviously this is a bit scary now because Lee Sin is engaging mid and I currently do not have smite. Mordekaiser is not helping me with it either, so this is going to be just praying at this point. If Lee Sin shows up, I lose the Rift Herald here for sure. Yeah, Lee Sin's going to show up. That sucks. Oh, okay, Lee Sin went back mid. We're pausing. Yo. Oh my god, can I get the hit on the eye, please, game? Are you serious right now? Okay, that was the very scary Rift Herald. That barely worked for some reason. That should not have worked. Like, Mordekai's are not helping me there was a big scary part for me for sure. Okay, I don't have ult currently, so risking a fight here when my mid laner is in base is just not going to work. Going for top here is also not going to work. So my best play is just to like snipe at the mid wave here and then just go for like my bot side camps as they are up, hopefully. Bot scuttle maybe, like that type of stuff. Maybe ult bot lane here is kind of the way I'm looking as well. I can definitely look to like loop around behind here. There is a ward here, but it could work. If I'm already in a good position, it should be fine. I just need them to go. Because I'm going to walk over a ward here, so I actually need them to move forward now. I think Lulu should die. Okay, she does die, but my team is very much asleep there, unfortunately. If my Pyke and my Ezreal had a little bit more map awareness, we probably would have gotten a double kill. But that will happen, obviously. There's nothing you can do about that. I still got the kill on Lulu at the very least. Get him for the hit. Get the assist on him right now. I'm assuming I get the assist. Nope, Ari does not get the kill. Whew. That was the cleanest Pyke ult I've seen in a while. Very nice. Obviously right here, mid turret's already dead, so the Rift Herald gets used for one of the side turrets, which is going to be this bot turret here, because we're 2 people dead. I'm going to prioritize hitting this into the turret. Because I already used it, so that's kind of what I'm going to go for. Just drain. He dies. Perfect. Just fear him, and it's fine. I went for the E fear first there to try to get the fear on him, because if you're out of vision and you land a skill, they get feared. And then on a fear target, my Q deals more damage, so I kind of tried to go for that combo, but then obviously he didn't get feared of my E, so I just Q him anyway. I'm not going to stop to hit that ward, actually. Just going to get rid of this. I'm looking very, very strong right now. I have 1 minute 10 on the dragon, and I definitely want this dragon this time around. So what I'm going to do, instead of recalling right now, I'm actually going to full clear my jungle right now. So I can have the recall time to be, like, the correct recall time, basically. Let's smite that, line them up. So I can have, like, a good recall time with all my camps cleared, and I just make sure that I recall in time for the dragon. So if that means I don't get the full clear, that's fine. But I need to make sure that I am there for that dragon. Until that point, we're going to take as much as we can to ensure that we, you know, are as strong as possible for this dragon fight in 35 seconds. I think I should be able to clear all my camps here. Don't think that should be a big problem here for me whatsoever. Let's clear this. 20 seconds. Okay, I should recall. I think the last camp is a little bit too greedy here. As I said, we go Burn Mage, so we go Liandry's here. And then we're just going to go for a blast. No, I shouldn't go for a blasting one. I should go for probably 2 Amp Tomes here. I'm a little bit late with that purchase, but now I am at least going to be there on time for Dragon. If they start it now, I could just ult in. It's not going to be good for them. Just try to keep in mind the objective. Don't greed for the last camp, but I try to greed for as many camps. Oh, he's just going to be dead. Oh, he's not dead. That's so good for us, actually. Dudes. Drain, please. Oh my god, that was so close. That's Fiddlesticks for you right there. Holy moly. Okay, please just, like... She needs to walk forward. If she doesn't walk forward and I take an auto attack from Dragon, I'm dead. This guy is strong. Okay, I'm gonna take a hit. This is risky as hell. Okay, it didn't kill me as much as I thought it was gonna kill me. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely thought that was gonna one-shot me. She needs to walk melee range there, otherwise I'm never gonna be proper drain range, and I'm gonna take the dragon aggro, and my drain only kicks in for a big heal after the big proc. Before that, it's not that big of a heal, so the damage I take was gonna actually be pretty risky there. But yeah, Ari doesn't understand aggro ranges, that's fine. So, it was a bit scary. Like, if that dragon... I mean, I thought the hit was gonna be much harder than it was, but it wasn't that bad. On the HP I was at, you know, that stuff is scary. Alright, good. Good. I'll continue the trend of Burn Mage here. Gonna go Black Fire Torch. You don't have to go this hard into this setup, by the way. You can also go Magi's there if you want, but I won't. I will just do the Dark Seal thing and sit on it for 55 AP it provides. But we're gonna go full burn mage, like triple burn item, and then we're gonna go Void Staff, and this will be the most effective because we have so many APs on our team. So the burn damage is just gonna be super consistent for the damage output there, and it's not gonna be as much burst damage, which is just easier to protect against essentially. So we're gonna go this route. Just some build adjustments. If you're gonna go Burst Mage, by the way, just go Malignance into Shadow Flame into Death Cap. Or Malignant Shadow Flame Magi's Death Cap is also a fine choice if you would like. But look for something like that. That's fine. Just walk with him. Burn damage, very good. Nice. I used my my trinket thing because it sweeps in that position, so I used it there to get the position swept so I know if I can do that flank, yes or no. Dude, this spam pinging, what is happening here then? I don't have ult currently, so I would need these two to actually kill the Garen, so I do have to keep that in mind here as well. But yeah, you're looking for good flanks here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is just gonna fear him right away. He flashes, okay, that's fine, I guess. I don't know what my Pyke's doing there. He just like flipped the minion and now he just randomly flashes, I guess. Fear him right as like his circle times out and then we just start draining here. Should be fine. Mistimed his Pyke ultimate, that's on him. And we just take the reset now because we can afford the Blackfire Torch. Now in this situation after Blackfire Torch we basically just need magic penetration. Which is usually gonna end up being a Void Staff. Now this would be the absolute smartest buy right now is the Magi's, but I won't do it. But now, okay, we have to consider this right here. They don't have that much magic resist just yet, right? So instead of going for the Void Staff now, which would be like the most reasonable thing to do, I'm actually gonna just go for the Death Cap now to up my AP value total a bit. Because at this moment in time, that just makes the most sense. You can also go for this, for example, potentially. You can do a lot of damage with it. But, I mean, it's just up to you, really. I like going for the Death Cap. Like, Death Cap in any case will be a very good thing to do. Just upping your AP is never necessarily a bad thing. Void Staff will be in my future. You can also just go for Void Staff and Zonias, for example, and be more defensive that way. But because of the way this game is currently going, I most likely won't need the Zonias, and then a Death Cap is just going to be very strong in general. So I'm going to end up switching my build a little bit because of this. Instead of going like Void Staff directly after all my burn damage options, we're just going to go Death Cap. Because that will do more damage in this game state, specifically due to them not having enough magic resist for Void Staff to make a lot of sense. Like right now, at least. But realistically, like if the enemy team is like thinking about their build and seeing our team comp, they would just build like a Force of Nature first item. And things will look pretty bad for me for a while. Gonna clear the wave real quick. They'll do Baron here, that's fine. We should Baron here. Actually do the Baron here, guys. It's literally a free Baron. The enemy jungler is dead. I just need you to do the Baron. And yeah, throw all your damage into the Skull Crab next to the Baron, yes. That makes sense, man. Absolutely, why not? I could tank this. I'm gonna lose a large amount of damage tanking this, because this Baron Gaze debuff cuts your damage in half for whoever tanks the Baron, but I am the only one that out of us that can really tank the Baron in this position. We gotta play for the dragon in 8 seconds here. It doesn't make sense for me to recall because I have nothing to purchase. I'm full HP, full mana, so we're just gonna walk over here. Technically, again, I could purchase the Magi's, but I won't. But yeah, the item I want is Death Cap, so I could sell my Dark Seal for a large roll, but that only gains me like 5 ability power, which is nothing. So that doesn't make any sense. And yeah, for that reason, I have full HP, full mana. No reason at all to reset in this position. Okay, I mean... silence him right after the fear, so that gets chained properly. And then we just have a nice engage. It is worth ulting the enemy jungler. I just don't have smite, which is... if I used it on Lee Sin, which I may have done out of reflex, that is a terrible mistake. I'm just gonna hope for the best. I suppose. Just gotta hope for the best. Okay, we did get the dragon. That's all me if I smited the Lee Sin there and I just did it so automatically that I didn't even realize I did it. I would be kind of troll. It's a good flash, actually. Oh, boy. Gotta flash out. Build back in. Nope, I can't risk that, unfortunately. My ult's a 30-second cooldown, so I'm not worried about using it at all. This setup gives me such a low ult cooldown that it doesn't really matter. But I'm obviously not going to try to die. Because I'm worth a lot of money. So we're not going to, like, try to force myself to go in with ult there or anything like that. I can heal myself back up very, very fast off of the camps. So that's good. Oh, whoa! Okay, I might... If he fights me, I'm dead there. Actually, I would have died there, I think, because I don't have anything to retaliate against him. He just, like, Q ults me and I just die. Okay, it looks like my team is ending the game, which is fine. Yeah, 213 CS by, like, decently good pathing, and we're looking pretty good. Death Cap here, Void Staff lost item. If I didn't need the Void Staff this game, I could go, like, a Cosmic Drive instead and just have, like, the mobility and the ability haste instead to try to compensate that way. Because, I mean, in this game, they weren't looking too much magic resist, for, like, didn't buy it too much, so I could consider doing that. And then maybe sell the boots or something late game for a Void Staff, because the Cosmic Drive gives me enough movement speed to compensate for losing the boots. And the flat magic penetration from the boots late game is going to be a lot less valuable, so that is a way to go. Yeah, that was it for Fiddlesticks. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys in the endgame stats. Alright, it's time for the second game of this video. Obviously playing Fiddlesticks again. This time around, I mean, I've explained everything in the first one, so it's gonna pop off, basically, and you'll see, you know, you'll see. Still low elo, though. Again, Fiddlesticks still amazing, amazing AP champion for this bracket to climb with. Just and generally, honestly, like high elo as well. You just gotta know how to play him, really. There's no point in recalling or trying to switch trinkets, obviously, because you have your Scarecrow effigy. So we're just gonna wait here for a little bit, and we're gonna just place this to see if we do get invaded or not. Right about now should be fine. And then we'll just walk over to the Raptors, and we're gonna start there. I'll do the actual clear now, like in the link in the description once again if you are interested. Also, another thing, by the way, more than half the people who watch my videos aren't actually subscribed. So if you are enjoying the content, if you've enjoyed game number 1, be sure to hit the subscribe button, and the like button as well would be greatly appreciated, helping with the YouTube algorithm. And yeah, basically get your W. You can just, as soon as it becomes usable, use it. And between Ws, you can auto attack 3 times. Try to never cancel your W, because that's gonna hurt you a lot, since it puts it on a long cooldown, so that will ruin your clear pretty much instantly. And then right here again, I'm just gonna do 3 auto attacks. You don't have to do 3 auto attacks in that situation. You can do less, but it's safer, because that could have been bad, potentially, right? So that's why we do that. E, W, and then smite the big one. And then we walk over here. We auto-attack that one time, and then that one time, and then we just drain again. And then everything will die in this position. Drag him here, hit the E, and you're good. So that's kind of the way you want to set that up for this side. To have a better, faster clear. You saw this way, we dragged everything. We made sure we got the proper hits. You could have caught it the red by dragging it all the way over here as well, by the way. I lost like a couple seconds there, to be fair. But that's the general gist of how you want to set that up. Hit the E, drain, and then basically just auto attack as you walk toward the next position, and then drain as soon as it comes back up. And then here we can just auto attack it one more time, and then hit the E on the big one, drain again, and this will die. Now here you basically just want to drag the blue up this way. If you want to play very safe, which you can, you could just do a drain here, which I will do in this situation. Just drag it up because it needs to be in line here, and then you just stand here, and then you just drain. Okay, in this position, I messed up my blue slightly, so we're just going to use the smite on it and lose a couple more seconds. Ideally, I think I set one step too far to the right, so it should freeze right there, and you can double camp it, but I slightly messed up, and I'm just going to lose a couple seconds for it, which is on me. But yeah, I messed up. So I lost like approximately like 8 seconds for that or something. It's quite a bit. We're going to obviously try to loop in. Try to hug the wall and try to walk as far behind as possible. We're going to focus this guy. Okay, this is not amazing. I would like to see my Ezreal not AFK on me right here. Drain again. I don't think they have a way to cancel me right now, so I should be fine. I'm gonna have to auto attack there with the flash. Ezreal could have done more, so unfortunate. Not a double kill, but it'll be good enough. It's apparently Morgana mid and Mordekaiser support. Interesting. Alright, tier 2 boots on the first back is nice. The reason I'm recalling there is because my Raptors are respawning at 4 minutes, and walking all the way back up is going to take me too long. It is more likely that I get to defend my Raptors by just walking straight at them out of base to potentially fight the Nocturne. So I need to defend this camp. He could have done it, but he went for like the mid lane situation instead or something. And I just get to do him anyway. So I did lose like 8 seconds on my first clear, unfortunately. But it's okay. You know, I made a slight misstep there in that clear. The clear is very specific, and I didn't get the double camp my blue and my grump because I just didn't do it properly. So, my bad. It is what it is. Again, E to get the fear on the camp, and then this thing will do more damage. Okay. I mean, this is gonna respawn in a bit. I might be able to go for the top gank here. I'm kind of looking for it, see if it's possible. He goes in. Land the silence. The fear. Just get a bit of damage, I guess. There's not much I can do in that situation. I suppose I need to help him shove the wave here now, because otherwise he's gonna be looking pretty bad. This way he can just get all the CS. The wave crashes into the turret for him, and it should not be too bad. So I'm gonna do that. And now I'm just gonna walk for this guy's wolves, then I guess it should be okay. I think he's gonna be bot side. He dilly-daddled a little bit, so I should be able to do this. Using Q in the enemy jungle is pretty risky, but I don't think he's gonna be here, so I'm just gonna use it for clear speed purely. My bot side camps are obviously up, but that's not really a problem. I could just do this, and top lane is not gonna be feasible either. Mid lane is more doable because this guy doesn't have mana. LeBlanc has enough mana for like some skills, but not much. The Morgana, on the other hand, is just gonna be I unfortunately couldn't fear because there was not enough damage on it. And she spell shielded herself, which is respectable. I'll just help shove the next wave once again so she gets the recall here. This way she'll just get the back. I don't necessarily need the last hits or anything, but she doesn't have much mana left. And the wave needs to crash into the turret, otherwise this guy's in trouble. She's just auto-attacking it down. Okay, sure. I don't know why she didn't just W with the mana she had, but fair. Okay, this might be a bit greedy on the Void Grubs, but I think it's doable because I believe Sett is recalling in this position. And the mid laner is going to have to go back to the wave. My Cho'Gath should be in lane, so I think I should have time to do this. But if Sett is not recalling here, then I might be dead. So in that sense, it is definitely a little bit risky. I'll smite that one. Hit level 6. It's good. Got the Void Grubs. Raptors are respawning again. Okay, he is indeed bot side. I will do the scuttle as it spawns. And then I'll walk up and do a full clear down, basically. Line my jungle up a little bit, and I should be okay. Might be able to ult top lane here as well, actually, and just use that before I go back to clearing. Gonna smite here, and then we're just gonna go. I just need my Cho'Gath not the hard AFK on me, basically, which he is currently doing. I mean, okay. Yeah, that's the downside, right? Like how much do I have to do? I did like 80% of that guy's HP bar, and Cho'Gath landed nothing and didn't ult him. Hopefully it's gonna work out for him in this lane situation now. But even using the potion would not have been enough in that situation, because I would not have been able to one-shot him myself. I needed my Cho'Gath, and he did nothing, so... Unfortunate, unfortunate. Now our entire jungle is up, so we're just gonna go for a nice smooth clear and it'll be fine. There is a chance here that I lost my bot side camps though, definitely. Would be unfortunate. Yeah, what can I do? Trying to like drag the camps as much as possible, of course, to save time. Let's find out if my bot side camps are gone. I cannot invade his top side because Morgana priority difference on mid. My LeBlanc's getting destroyed. So I do have to respect that. At least my wolves are here. I'm assuming my blue is gone, but maybe not. Maybe I'm lucky in this situation. I can't invade his top side to trade because of the mid priority diff, and I would just die. Okay, I did get lucky. That's not bad. That is not too bad. We take those. Let's see if I can get it this time around, because I think I was not in the right spot. I'm still not doing it right. I don't remember this spot specifically, man. Like, it's close, but yeah. Maybe I'm dragging the blue down a little. Oh, I canceled my drain as well. Wow. This is the only thing I don't remember about this clear. Like, the exact position for this double camp right now is just slipping my mind. Interesting. Or is it? Is it here? Oh, it is here. Alright, so I dragged the blue down too far. On, like, one step too far or something, I see. Fair enough. My bad. I respect it. I know what I messed up on now. It's fine. My ult's gonna be off cooldown soon, so we're just gonna ult bot lane here. Obviously, there's a dot in the bush here, so I can use that to my advantage. Gonna ult about now. Should be fine. I'm gonna fear that guy into the turret. Silence him as well, and then drain. Misfortune was walking all the way back. There might be some ults at a mid lane play, depending. Still didn't use the adaptive one, because I didn't need it for the kill right there, so it's fine. Okay, that's warded. It's not great. Fair play, mate. Oh, you still had ult as well? Yeah, that's kind of wild, actually. That worked? Okay, that worked. It's pretty risky. I did not expect LeBlanc to have died against the Morgana without her having to ult. That's kind of... Oh. Nope, nope, nope. We're not going to give him a slither of vision, by the way, because he has ult. So I refuse. Thank you. Fair enough. Okay, very interesting. I mean, unfortunate, yes. I wasn't expecting her to have ult. Fair enough. But I was able to luckily survive. I was just going to drain as fast as possible there, because running out and getting auto-attacked or something was going to kill me regardless, so that would not have been good. It worked out. Am I going to, like, lose my Krugs? Maybe. Like, he's going to be either doing Krugs or Raptors, I would imagine. But my priority now goes to doing the Void Grubs in 5 seconds. So we'll see if that's going to be possible. I believe this is going to be top lane. It is going to be top lane. I need this guy not to AFK on me right now, because... Okay, wait for Ashe and LeBlanc to walk up a little bit. There's the Nocturne. That is an amazing arrow, my boy. Gonna drain. Should be dead. Very good. I have Ashe here. I have my LeBlanc here in priority for both of them. So realistically, as long as they follow up in time, it should always be free. So that's why I obviously go for that. Smite that one as well. And I have 6 Void Grubs, which is amazing. And I also have my Malignants now, which I'm very happy about. Is my Ashe gonna try to I did not want to do that proc because I thought Ashe was gonna last hit it, so I'd rather just not get the W proc, because I don't think that was gonna kill it. Right now, all my camps are up, basically, so we just have to go for a nice respawn sequence on those. I do have ults, so, you know, there is that, but... Everything is up, so I just go to clear. It's fine. I got 6 Void Grubs in this situation. That's good. I have 92 CS, which is also good. And I can actually ult mid in this position, I think. If she walks up to it, she doesn't walk up to it. She walks away. Fair enough. We're just going to do the camp then. Preparing myself to, like, go for the wall hop with my R, but she is obviously walking too far back for that, so it's not going to work. It's fine. We move over to the to the wolves, sorry. Dragon's in my sights. I'd rather go towards bot in this position than anything else. Because the mid lane is pretty tough with black shield and stuff, and bot lane is much easier. Be patient. Oh my god. Okay, you are super dead, my boy. I hate Mordekaiser. That's fair. Like, that's the downside about playing against Mordekaiser when you're Fiddlesticks. It's just... He ults you away. Like, you ult in and he ults you out. So ideally you'd want someone else to be ulted, right? It is kind of unfortunate. I lose Dragon for that one for sure. I can't contest it now because I don't have ult. Fair enough. That is not a great matchup for me for sure. Like, the Mordekaiser is a problem, absolutely. Okay, I could take a bit of a risk here, actually, I think. This should be fine. Okay, maybe too risky. Okay, I'll risk it all. Screw it. This looks okay, actually. Yeah, that Ashe ultimate helped me a lot, I'm not gonna lie. That was very helpful. Ah, so close. I'm still gonna loop around here. See if I can get this. Realistically, she should run, but she didn't, so we're good. Dead. That was lucky. Like, the Ashe ultimate helped me so much there to actually make that happen, because if the Nocturne got to hit me there, I would have been dead. The only reason I actually walked forward is because of Ashe ult. Otherwise, that was never going to work. But that ended up being very, very good for me. Not bad whatsoever. I should just run mid here. Let me actually put that down. Okay, no wards there. That's good. I can just look to loop in behind here and get a nice ult position, which I will do, obviously. Okay, wait a little bit. Get the fear on him. Get the silence on him. And then just W. Okay, good. I needed to wait for her to get pressured down there by the... by my teammates, so I could actually land the ult into an insta-fear. Smite before my W drain ends so I can finish it, and then we just move behind here. Okay, at least I picked up that kill. Anything else there is too risky. Nocturne's in the area, Nocturne has ultimate available to him, and I just have to respect it. Especially since Set is like in the vicinity as well. Like it's just something I just have to be respectful for. All my camps are up as well. Now in this situation, I am not actually going to full clear. I'm just going to reset after blue buff. Blue buff, clearing blue doesn't matter because it doesn't affect your like camp pathing as much. But I have to spend my money. And now we are very, very heavy AP again. So obviously we're going to opt for the Liandry's once again. This time around, I will also buy the Dark Seal on this back. Could have gotten it earlier, but I mean, the money spikes I backed for. Like I had Sorks and then I had Malignance, so didn't have the chance to really buy it. Can still go Magize. Might actually go Magize this game because I'm just sending it full build wise. I have 9 out of 9 kill participation, which is really good. And yeah, I have to go burn build again because Cho'Gath is a lot of AP damage. LeBlanc will be AP. I just have to... I can't go burst AP in this situation. It does appear that this Cho'Gath is building more tank than AP, but it's still going to be mostly magic damage coming from him. So if the enemy realizes that, it's going to be a situation that I have to deal with. Because if they go like Force of Nature and stuff because of that, it's not great. I want to look mid with the ult here. Oh, did not need to flash for that. I actually was in range. I didn't think I was in range for that hit to hit properly, but it's okay. Q smite. I didn't know if Q was going to kill, so I'll just smite. It's no problem. Okay, my flash was a little bit wasted there. I didn't actually need the flash range. I thought I was going to be just a little bit short to get proper ult range on that, and I just misjudged it, basically. So that's kind of my bad. But that was a huge win. Like, my ult instantly won the entire fight there, which is beautiful. And he killed top lane. Beautiful. Very good. Very, very good. Darkness. I mean, my ult's on cooldown right now, so clearing my camps at the moment makes sense. Okay, he goes up. That's fair. I'm gonna go, like, look for Scuttle here. I have to respect Mordekaiser. Like, I can't just go walk down bot and ult like Mordekaiser and Misfortune at the same time, because Mordekaiser ult will destroy me. I don't know if he saw me. I think he did. That's unfortunate. I can look to ult this, actually, still. It's fine. Can't really ult that. Let's wait for my Misfortune. Get the W as, or get the Q on the fear target so my Q does more damage, and then just get a kill on the Misfortune, which is fine. He's probably gonna get a shove on bot. I'm gonna go full Magize this game, full send it, as I said. If I'm doing this setup, I am actually not gonna go for Blackfire Torch, because with Magize I don't really have the space for Blackfire Torch. I can just go Deathcap Void Staff here, basically. So I'm kind of skipping the Blackfire Torch for the, like, opting into the Magize in this build setup specifically. But I'll just want to show you the power of the Magize and everything, basically, because I didn't do that in the first game, right? Silence, and then Fear, and then Drain. And then Cho'Gath ults, and that's exactly what I expected to happen. I just needed to get him into a good, proper ult range for Cho'Gath, and it was going to be a kill. Okay, there are definitely ults I might lose this dragon here, but yeah. We'll see. 9 stacks on my Magize as well. Gonna casually clear this camp real quick, and then we might be able to look for a decent ult. No wards there. Need to wait for them to walk into a position that is like feasible here. I think they're gonna be doing dragon. They are definitely doing dragon. I need my Ashe to hawk shot that thing or something, because otherwise, yeah, I need to put this here. That's a Mordekaiser ult use. That's actually massive for me to know, because that helps me a lot. Get the fear. I don't see anything. Thank you, Nocturne. Do not like you, my boy. Okay, this... Oh, no! I got interrupted last second. You rat. Ah, Mordekaiser, you absolute rat. That was so close. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. I mean, I survived at the end. My drain kept me alive in that position because I hit enough targets with it, which was very good. But that was so close. I was like half a second away, I think, from getting the ult off there. And if I got the ult, it would have been an insta quadra kill. Nocturne's darkness is annoying. I'm not gonna lie. It really is annoying. Alright, we get this. Right, smite that, and we just go clear our bot side camps here. I don't know if this actually works now. Probably not. You can just drag it on top of each other and then get the smite, so you can smite them at the same time, since the smite's AoE here. So whether it works or not doesn't really matter in that specific position. I have my ult. It is currently a 59-second cooldown, which is very low. I'm just going to wait for them to shove and walk forward here so I can ult aside. Look for a nice angle from this wall, hopefully. Silence, walk with them. It's fine. Flash used. Okay, that's also fine. I'm not going to stop the drain there because I didn't really reach. He like kind of walked off to the side pretty quickly there. So I don't think I particularly want to do the Baron right now. I think that's pretty risky. Okay, Nocturne is seen bot lane. There might be some odds, but my team has to actually do damage to it, so that's also another thing. Q and then start draining. It should be dead. Yeah, she'll be dead. I cannot disrespect this. I have to respect the fact that I don't have ult at the moment. I do want this blue buff though. My team is like behind me, so I'm not too afraid to just like start this up. And at this moment in time, I can just take some of Nocturne's camps as well, so I'll definitely do that. No one's really shoving bots. Someone's going top, okay. I guess I'll go for set in this position. No one's defending. Cho'Gath should be like defending at least one side, but he's not doing that right now. I don't think I have to ult here. He's obviously gonna... Ooh! He's gonna interrupt me there, that's fine. Okay, that's... Somehow, for some reason, I thought my Ashe was like doing at least some kind of damage, but not really. So I was forced to flash at the end so he couldn't like auto attack me. No one defended that bot turret. Are you serious, Cho'Gath? That is your job, buddy. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, okay, fair. He gets the entire bot turret for some reason. Very interesting, Cho'Gath. Very, very interesting. That is absolutely Cho'Gath's job. Like, as the top laner there, that's 100% his job to go back. And he didn't do that. So that sucks, I suppose. Alright, we got the death cap here. It should be all good. Blighted Jewel with that, because we're going Void Staff next, obviously. My team is getting destroyed. I see how it is. Okay, okay. This team is trolling a little bit. Hello, good day. How are you doing? Somehow she survived because I got snared by Morgana, but, you know, whatever. Can we just do Baron now, please? As long as Cho'Gath tanks it, we're happy. I'm gonna have to make sure that I am gonna defend more, though. He's not really standing melee range, so as long as I outrange him, I shouldn't get Baron aggro and I can clear it. But, yeah. He needs to stand closer, because this is pretty troll. I like how, like, what are they doing, man? Like, we're just like, look at them. Look at this LeBlanc just dilly-dallying around. Are we doing literal Baron? Like, hello? Coordination, boys. Coordination. Oh, God. Smite off this. That's fine. Very good hit. CC, obviously. Fear. Start draining. He's dead. There's nothing you can do. I'm just going to reset instantly because my position here is pretty bad. Trying to run out of this position is going to kill me, so I definitely don't do that. All right, dragons in 50 seconds. I'll keep my team in this. They're interesting. I mean, it's low elo. I don't mind really. Like, it's fine, but it's just interesting, you know. All right, very good. Let me get this first. That's exactly what I thought. No, please don't kill me, man. What do you mean? Flash. Okay, fine. Silence. Fear. Goodbye. I knew they were going to be in that bush, man. Holy moly. Ward, please. I need your vision. Ward it. Please. Place the ward. Okay. Okay. I need... Goodbye. You're dead. See you later, boys. Very good. Absolutely all I required. Thank you for baiting that one out, LeBlanc. I'm happy with that one. Beautiful. Fiddlesticks ultimate coming in. Thank you, LeBlanc, for baiting that. That was all I needed from you. I barely survived that. Like, I knew they were gonna be in that bush. That was very scary. Very scary. Alright, smite that. I'm gonna clear some camps again. I have a lot of money right now. So I definitely want to back soon as well. So basically all I have to do now is buy Void Staff and sell my boots for Cosmic Drive. But I cannot afford to do that just yet, so I'm just going to go Blue Potion for now, so I have some extra damage in the next fight. The boots can easily be... Like, flat magic penetration is not that valuable at the end, and Cosmic Drive gives you movement speed alongside the movement speed from Magi's. Should be more than enough. Even Cosmic Drive by itself is already enough. Blue Smite as well. Like, we're going full in on this build right now. Like, with snowballing, scaling potential, everything. Instead of, like, skipping the Magi's like the first game, right? So we're just gonna walk into a nice position here, and we're just gonna send it. I have no info. I'm just gonna blindly ult. I have no information whatsoever, but I should be fine. Because I'm just assuming they're gonna be in that position at that point. We're just gonna fear him there as well, so he doesn't get to get his W off at the end. Like, with that engage, I'm just assuming they're gonna be approximately in that position, which they were, which is good. But yeah, Nocturne, I just have to blindly ult there, otherwise it's just gonna be pretty shitty. Instantly cancelled that, she misplaced her ultimate as well. Maybe she's given up, or maybe she trolled, I don't know. Look at me, man. I have 30 kill participation out of 31 kills, just an FYI. Like, literally my team did nothing without me. I'm just gonna ult. Get some damage in there, why not? Get the damage on new as well. End up with an extra couple kills. Beautiful. Well, there you go. That's it for Fiddlesticks. 2300 damage here, 3100 damage here, and sold my boots for Cosmic Drive in the next recall. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, both of these games. If you did, make sure the like button below helps me quite a bit. Alright, so for the endgame stats for game number 1 here, I ended up doing 22k damage, which is the most. It's very solid. We have true damage done at 1900, objective damage at 46.7k, healing done 23.4, damage taken at 29k, which is the most as well actually. Self-made again another 17, gold earned at 13.5k. For the runes, first strike dealt 1000 additional damage and gave me 500 extra gold, which is just very nice. Like, it's definitely just a solid amount, right? The damage dealt is just solid, and then obviously additional gold is never a bad thing. Cashback did give me a lot more money than this. I'm approximating like 400 or 500 gold, something like that. So these two runes give me like 1000 gold in total, something like that, because this is obviously not correct. Triple tonic for just the best item to pick up in this slot, and then Cosmic Insight for the cooldowns, alongside Ultimate Hunter, and then just Eyeball Collection for the flat AP, essentially to work. Then for the stats for the second game here, I ended up doing 49.1k damage, which is by far the most here. And some very good ults that would just straight up win team fights, so that is very, very nice. True damage at 2400. We have objective damage at 54k. Healing done 32.5. Damage taken at 38.7. Self-mitigated for another 22.7. Gold earned at 19k, so I have like 10k more than the rest of the game, which is not very surprising considering I had 99% kill participation. So, you know, because I only missed 1 kill participation this entire game. Then for the runes here, first strike dealt 2000 damage and gave me 900 extra gold, which is just very solid. Like, the damage from this is relatively comparable to something like a Dark Harvester or an Electrocute. It's easier to play with Dark Harvester or Electrocute, by the way. But first strike, the extra gold gain is just incredibly valuable for like scaling tempo. It plays around Fiddlesticks' kit very well because you're always trying to play from flank ranges to get your passive to fear. So you like good ults, etc. Right? So that's good. Gold, a cashback for the gold, but again, you don't see it. Triple tonic, and then the same here essentially. This would be the full scaling snowball build that I go for when I have to go burn. Otherwise, we switch the Leandries basically for this for the magic penetration item. Instead, Shadow Flame, that one, yes. Otherwise, if you don't go Magi's with the burn like I did in the first game, you can just go Black Fire Torch instead of Magi's and kind of do the same thing. And you're good. Boots are sold for Cosmic Drive. And yeah, that's really about it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like button below. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with another one. Bye.